I was shocked at the guests that you were able to get on the full podcast. Yeah.
Unreal.
I loved the OJ video.
Yeah.
I was
How did you get
blown
OJ
away.
Simpson on the podcast?
Dude, OJ Simpson actually was, believe it or not, the OJ story was Bob Menery had reached out and DM'd OJ. And he had connected his like business manager. I said, talk to my business manager. So Bob was like, hey, talk to the business manager. And at the time, like they were kind of like not into it. And, you know, we were kind of toying with the idea of maybe the guys really wanted to do it. Like they were like, dude, whatever it takes. And we were toying with the idea of maybe like offering some money to get OJ on. And we were kind of talking about this idea, and then Kyle and I just talked separately, and we're like, dude, like we can never go down the path of paying guests, because that just like, it's just gonna not end up good. Like people are gonna get, word's gonna get around, and now like everyone's gonna expect that. We'll get in the mindset of paying, so we didn't do it, and we kind of like stopped talking to OJ's person for about, I don't know, about a year. And then OJ's guy called me a couple months ago and was like, hey, like if the guys want to do OJ, like he's in. I was like, hey, listen, like we don't have a budget or anything like that. He's like, no. He's like, he just watched the Elon episode. There was three of them. It was Elon, Mark Cuban, and one other one. I forgot which one. I don't remember. He's like, he just watched these three. It was a football player, I want to say. Shit, I don't remember. Maybe Joe Burrow? No, it was someone more recent. But anyways, he just saw these episodes, and like he's actually a fan of the show. Like, so I called OJ. I was like, bro, I got OJ. And then Kyle's like, we're not paying. I was like, no, like money's not even a part of the conversation. So
I thought it was so ballsy that he asked him about like.
Well, that was the only way. I mean, Kyle and I were talking about that. We're like, dude, the only way we could do this without creating a platform for what people think OJ did is, you know, is to ask. Like, you know, like we can't, like, you know, like you got to ask. And I was like, yeah, no shit. Of course I'm going to ask. He asked 4 times in different ways. You know, he disguised his question, but he asked 4 times.
I loved all like the puns, like, yeah, we're going to take a stab at them.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that was
We
like,
started talking about something. They were talking about like going out. He's like, yeah, we'd be a deadly duo.
That's too good.
I don't know if I'd had the courage to like just write.
Oh, bro.
I feel like you have to
be like,
if you
yeah,
have
right.
like you can't just like, you know, tiptoe around that. You know?
I'll tell you what, I check it out. Every episode, almost every podcast guest that I've booked, I've been there for that person's episode, whether I sat in on it or I just sat behind, like just make sure everything's cool. That one, I was like, I think I have to go to Atlanta. Sorry, guys. Like, I was like, I kind of needed to be in Atlanta. I could have canceled Atlanta or rescheduled if I wanted to. I was like, no, I'm not rescheduling. I'm going to Atlanta on a work trip. Sorry, you guys got this. Meet them in Vegas.
Couldn't OJ have just said like, hey, you know what? I'm stepping outside. Delete all the footage here. That's it. Like, could he have done that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so how do you balance the two of just like,
roll the dice, man.
Really?
You just roll the dice. Like, there's a lot of things he could have done. He could have fucking got up and like,
taken a stab at it.
Yeah, he could have done that. He could have walked out. You know, he could have, you know, you just,